Is another video. This video is about solving quadratic with inequality. All right. So recap. It's this: whenever you have a greater than something like this, greater or less than, you're working with the open circle, which means parentheses. If you're working with greater than or equal to, closed circle, meaning bracket. Keep that in mind. All right, let's get to work. All right, so you always need to have 0 here. Do we have 0 on one side of the equation? Yes, we do. Then let's continue our work, because on the second question on the right side, notice this is not 0. We're going to have to do some work. Back here, all right, we're going to solve this by factoring. Here's -10. And then here's the sum of -3. All right, so what two numbers, when you multiply, gives you -10, and the sum is -3? Think. Hey, what about 5 and 2? All right. What if we did -5? Because that would give me -5 times 2. You get -10. Check. -5 plus 2. You do get -3. Check. All right, let's put that into parentheses with x. All right, this is -5. You write it right here. And this is +2. You write it right here. Good. Next, x will equal to 5. You remember that? We did that a couple of days or last week. X equals -2, just the opposite. Cool. Next, number line. Boom, boom. All right, put 0 here. -infinity over there. +infinity this way. All right. So I have 5. 5 will have to be here. I have -2. -2 is over here. What do I do next? Next is rewrite the equation here, or the question. All right, so if you look, we have this symbol right here, which is for open circle, right? Open circle, like I mentioned on the video, that is an open circle. So open on 5 and open on -2. All right, so we're going to test this. There will be 3 categories that your answer will come from. The first category is the middle right here. Your answer could come from this middle side, right? Or it will come from the outside right here. All right, so it's very easy. This is what you're going to do. You always test 0. You always try the 0 first. What I'm saying is you're going to plug this 0 number for the x. All right, so if you plug 0 here, so my question is this. If you plug in 0, 0 squared 0, 3 times 0 is 0, you can just erase this part. Gone. Now look at this last part. Is -10 less than 0? Is -10 less than 0? Your answer should be yes. -10 is less than 0. So yes, you come over here, you say check. You check the 0, the middle part, it worked. So your answer is really in the middle and done deal. Here's your final answer. Because the middle worked, you don't have to check anything else. You would say the middle work in the middle is from -2 to 5. That's what the middle is about. -2 to 5, and that's it. That's how you do number 1. All right, let's try the second one. If that didn't make sense, you can always rewatch this, but here's the second part. Like I said earlier, this needs to be, the 16 needs to be a 0. So what I need to do is move it over. When you move it over, you actually subtracting the 16. So it was positive, then it becomes minus 16 here, right? So this should make -20 right here, right? Now rewrite the whole thing. Cool. Now let's go find 2 numbers that multiplies to 20, but their sum will have to be 1. In my mind, I think of 5 and 4. And then I have to think which one will be the negative, because if I add them, I need to get a 1. Boom. Because 5 times -4, you get that. Check. 5 plus -4, you get 1. Check. All right, the parentheses. +5. Check. -4. Check. All right. X equals -5. X equals +4. Number line time. Boom, boom. 0, negative infinity, positive infinity. I have 4 here, and I have negative 5 here. All right, so now let's rewrite the equation. I believe it was. All right, let's see, erase. This is gone now. Don't even look at that. You're going to be looking at the new one, the one with the negative 20. Okay, so I have this right here. All right, cool. So we're going to test. First of all, remember this right here? That is still an open circle. Open circle, open circle. Now the answer could come between here or the outside. But if one of them works, then you're good. Like the first one, like the first question I did, it worked in the middle. That was it. It's just one of them must work, right? So let's test this one right here. Always start with the 0. If I plug 0 right here and I plug 0 right here, 0 squared plus 0 minus 20. All right, so you can just say the zeros are gone. We are left with this. All right, is negative 20 greater than 0? Is negative 20 greater than 0? No, that's not greater than 0. So you put a big X right there in the middle. So the answer cannot, the solutions cannot be in the middle. It has to be on the outside. Therefore, this is how your answer would look like. So from this one, you would say it goes from negative infinity to negative 5. So from negative infinity to negative 5. Parentheses, remember, we're dealing with open circle. And then you put a U, meaning end. And it also will work for this one. You don't even have to do the math for the other one. It would just work, right? As long as if it's not the middle, then it's the both outside ones. If it was the middle, then it's just the middle. All right. And 4 to infinity. Done deal. My answer is right here. All right. Thank you. And